Quick step mechanics. So what we're going to talk about here is a quick step over what some people would choose to do a T-step. So a T-step is okay to have in our repertoire of movements. It's kind of a worst case scenario, but we open our hips. But a quick step is going to be everything stays square and we're able to come forward or backwards or whatever we may need to do. So in this quick step movement, I want you to think about, yes, football is probably the main one we think about, a defensive back moving backwards. But volleyball athletes certainly can use this as they're backing up and then they may go up to block or whatever it may be. Basketball players are going to use this movement if they go backpedal and then they need to come up and close out on a guard. And so this can be used in all sorts of different sports to make sure we're in a good athletic position and we're explosive out. So the quick step movement is going to start in that athletic position, right? And we're going to be down, ankles bent, knees flexed, hips are sunk, abs tight, we're that rod from our ear, and our weight is over the top. Now what I'm going to do here is a little bit, instead of being this athletic, we're going to split stance just a little bit. We're going to narrow our feet even more underneath us. So I'm going to do a backwards one first, and then I'll do one forwards if I were just standing coming at you. So what the backwards one is going to look like, and I'll do it facing you too, is if I were backpedaling, so slow motion backpedal, now all of a sudden I decide I need to go forward, whether it's to break on a ball, block a ball at the net, whatever that may be, I don't want to do this. So a T-step, it's quick, but it's not quick enough a lot of times. What that T-step does is it opens our hips, see like this, even if I keep square like this, and some of my weight, if I'm not good, is going to come back before I go over. Even if I'm solid with it, I still have to take a bigger step. With the quick step, we're just going to stay square on everything, and we're going to be here and then pop, pop, so it's going to go 1, 2 back, 1, 2 out. So if I do it sideways, slow here, 1, 2, 1, 2, and I'm out. So even if I'm going full speed, I should be able to work those 4 steps to break on a ball or to go up and block a ball, go up and grab a rebound, whatever it may be. So thinking about that now, if I'm moving backwards, and I do that one a little bit faster both ways, and I'll do it this way for you too. If I'm standing now, so that's backwards. If I'm standing, what I need to do here is just a pop and a quick step and come out. So a quick step can be used standing, it can be used going backwards. And you never know what situation you may be in on the field or on the court. So lastly with this, what I want you to think about as we're doing, we'll do this in our D-cell drill, we'll do this in our V drill, we'll do this in an X drill, we'll do this in a lot of drills where we're working reaction, maybe breaking on a ball, jumping. Another drill I'll do is specifically for volleyball players because they're not going to move much, but they may be here and they may move backwards and say they misjudged where the ball was going, and all of a sudden it goes back over the other side. They need to get up and block if we're a front court player. So I like to add a jump to it where we go here, quick step, and then we step into our gather jump. So we quick step, and then we hit that heel roll heel to toe to go up. So if I do that one full speed, going here, as high as I can, coming up, working on blocking that ball, maybe a basketball player grabbing that rebound. So understand that this is what you want to try and move yourself to. Instead of that T-step, which you will have in your repertoire, worst case scenario, you go to it. But if you can teach yourself to stay square to the ball and break, you're going to have much better field or court vision, and you're also going to be more explosive out making the play. Instead of batting the ball away, maybe it's a pick six. Instead of not getting up to block the ball, maybe we come over and we spike it back over the net. So that's what I want you to think about as you're doing that, to make sure that as you go through these, that you are working positioning, you're thinking about the reaction, and you're saying to myself, how can I implement this into my game? How can I work on this? So again, those V drills, the D-cell drills, all the things that we have coming later or in some of those other videos, that's what I want you to do.